Congratulations to the housemates. They won their wager. Just uploading on that. It's still uploading as you're watching this. And as well, the video is uploading actually. How are you all? I hope you're all in the best of health. I hope I meet all of you in the best of health. This live stream was supposed to be for yesterday, but I honestly didn't get the opportunity to come online. Yeah, so many other activities behind the scene took over, so I couldn't come online. I decided to say it. But I decided for us to just talk about it today. And you can see the topic of the live stream is about yesterday. Even till now, I noticed that Onyeka and Chizoba are not still like in the best place, right? I see some people online condemning, saying all sorts of things and all of that. See, we all have such in our houses. We all have such in our homes. It's not like a new thing, right? It's just that theirs now is on air and we're seeing it and we can actually talk. But everyone has one or two family feud, right? It's just like that of the Indini as well. See, is a typical African auntie thing that always, aunts caution their nieces and their nephews. But because this one was on international television, we were complaining, yeah, she's bullying her niece. But every family have their own. See, when you can Chizoba even good. When you see some siblings rivalry, it's remaining for them to choke themselves. This one said they're not even physical, they are just, Although I really didn't like the way Onyeka spoke to Chizoba, and Chizoba is the softest. Chizoba is so soft, but Chizoba should also try to step up her communication. That her crying baby tactics sometimes puts her out. Like, it gives sort of a wrong vibe. It comes off like she's trying to be manipulative. That's the thing. She's trying to, would I say, trying to make people to be on her side or support her or pity her. You understand? Sometimes it doesn't come off like with that best of physical whatever, right? That's the way I see it. But Onyeka should take it easy on Chizoba. If this is how it is, I think they should just work on their understanding towards each other, honestly speaking. Onyeka has this, strong, domineering spirit, while Chizoba has this subtle, soft, this kind of spirit. She's not so loud. If you look at Chizoba is calm. She might not necessarily be an introvert, but she's calm. That's one thing for sure. You can even see her reconciliation today. If you saw her reconciliation today with OC of the Mbadi twins, because this wager tax caused a lot of drift. It caused a lot of misunderstanding between that cycle, especially. I'm so surprised. The whole thing did not even really cause chaos among the housemates per se. Instead, it caused chaos among that their small cycle of the Mbadinwe twins and the checkers. Yes, that's the irony of the whole thing. So even while they were having that issue, but which the good thing was the fact for me, the good thing was the fact that the misunderstanding or that argument and confrontation back and forth, where would I even call it a confrontation, because Onyeka was the one actually confronting Chizoba. Chizoba was literally crying. I'm glad that it happened in the head of house lounge, so it's not like it happened in the eyes of the public. So to me that was better. To me that was better, the fact that they just cooked their thing and ate it alone inside the room, you understand, without interference from other housemates and all of that. That is how families solve their issue behind closed doors, not for you to come out and start washing your dirty boxers and singlets and lingeries and all of that in the eyes of the public. You guys know what I mean. So the fact that everything happened behind closed doors and ended behind closed doors and everyone moved on, not necessarily move on, because you could see there was this tension between the two of them. Even the birthday cake, I don't even know if Chizoba even ate from that birthday cake or not. Even at the party, the dancing was between the two sisters were brief. Like, the typical my sister is celebrating was not really there with Chizoba, yeah. So she was just all over the place, but everything ended the way it did, which was okay. I believe that moving on, in as much as they are not there yet, I believe they will get over it. I know they will get over the whole thing. And then um, today finally even the Chizoba finally settled with the OC as usual. Cry Chizoba, God, the person that will marry Chizoba, but it's like that their house sef, anyway. I notice it's more of females that are in that family, that their house they can cry for Africa, as if Onyeka is a crybaby. Forget that she's aggressive, there's that wine in her, but she also has that crying baby ish. Yes, maybe that's how they are in their family, right? It works for them that way. Okay, no wahala. But it's just that sometimes when you cry too much, it puts you out like a weakling. Not necessarily, both from although for female is a lot more better than male. But to me, I don't see anything wrong with a man crying. Like he also had men to have emotions. But the society says that men should not cry. How dare you cry? Men should not cry. And meanwhile, it's no news that Wanni and Sean have reconciled. Sean even wrote her a love letter, and you could see that her sister is not happy with that reconciliation. Don't even go there. When she was even trying to deliberate or flatter Sean for writing her that love letter, you could see that Handy just switched the topic. Hi Isa, thank you so much for coming. Hello, how you doing? Did you just finish watching their wager tax presentation? How was it? To me, my heart almost skipped a beat when I thought that people wanted to say they've lost the wager, because that task was very engaging. And I love the fact that it was short and very direct, not unnecessarily long drama with, it was okay, very, very okay. Onyeka did a very good job. I give it to her. That girl is a very hardworking girl. Very, very hardworking. And I'm glad she's showing herself every day, every freaking day of the week. Yeah, I'm glad about that. Yeah. So it's news that Sean and Wanni have made up. But I just hope she works on the way she gives so much of her energy and her time to that. But yesterday it was so funny. After the birthday, I didn't understand the side talks that was going on between Onyeka and Sean. The way Sean was talking after the pool party, I mean, right? I don't understand what Sean was talking with Onyeka. Well, that's by the way, where he was telling her he wants to take her home to introduce her to her family, to his family. I want to believe that probably alcohol was also in action, or really does it? See, I think Sean likes who he likes, but he is not with who he likes. Now that's what I wanted to also ask. What happened between Suja and Nelly? I just noticed they're not in talking terms. Even me, I didn't get what happened, how it got to that point. See themselves today where they were sitting down, both of them in the garden, waiting for the wager tax. She was sitting down on the other side, he was sitting down on the other side. In fact, they treated each other like strangers. Even me, I'm surprised. I don't know what's happening to those two. I don't know what's happening to those two. I bet who knows what's happening to those two. I don't know. The only thing I just saw, it was from yesterday I started noticing the cold vibe. It was from yesterday I started noticing the cold shoulders from both parties. In the party, in the pool party area, I said they didn't even come near each other. And I'm like, Kilode, what is happening here? Suj and Nelly are not in a good place, and they're not talking about it. That's the thing. They're not talking about it. Look at him. He's even sitting down quietly now, thinking of what I don't know. Okay, he's sitting with the Mbadiwe twins, but okay, no, he's sitting with OC, I think, or is it OZ? No, he's sitting with OZ Tofa, and he's just seated. Like, and honestly, is that what happened? Is getting to Suj. He's just been calm like that. Yes, aside from during the wager tax presentation, I didn't see Suj being himself. Like, it was even the wager tax that like brought out Suj. I don't know what happened, to be honest. I just noticed they just ceased communication. I don't know what the issue is, and they're not talking about it. She's not talking about it. He is also not talking about it. There's no conversation. Maybe if he's talking about it, we'll know. If she's talking about it, we'll also know. And it's really getting to Suj. Suj is not Suj. Is not Sujin. It's just, I don't know what's up. I don't know what is happening. They are just on their own, honestly. I know they fight a lot though. I know they fight a lot. I know they do a lot of I know there's always some sort of back and forth between them, but this one seems to be a little bit too serious. Bibra just sent them drinks now into the house to celebrate their winnings, I suppose. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know what happened. But as usual, their fights are things that I think by now we're already used to those their unnecessary fights. I say those their fights, we're already used to them. So when Suj and Nelly are quarreling, it doesn't really get to me. I feel that, but this one shy is taking longer than necessary because Suj and Nelly have never stayed more than 24 hours without talking to each other. But I'm surprised that this time around they are staying for this is more than 24 hours now. This is more than 24 hours. But Sean is a very funny guy. Do you know why I say Sean is a very funny guy? Look at his conversation yesterday with Onyeka. To think that this is the same person that told Wanni that Onyeka is a bad friend. And you're not saying you want to take Onyeka home, you want to introduce her to your family, you want to introduce you. In fact, everybody is even already inviting Onyeka to Lagos. But Onyeka said she's going to relocate from Abuja to Lagos. She's already been offered accommodation here and there. She is the one upset with him, but she is not talking to him. She's giving him the blame. So was telling Anita, but they have not really discussed does Nelly to ever have faults? Nelly doesn't ever have faults now. It's always Suj that has the faults. That boy said, the boy they try you. The young boy where gets strong stamina. The boy gets strong. I'm telling you, the boy they try. Like for me, I feel Nelly is too big for him to handle. Nelly is too much for him to handle. Nelly is a little Nelly too like see judging by what I'm saying though, because I won't say I don't know her from outside. Nelly too has a very low ability to communicate properly. She easily gets angry and she doesn't know how to express that anger in words. But she easily gets angry. I don't like people that when you are dealing with someone that easily gets angry, the relationship can be very hectic. Not necessarily toxic, but very hectic. Because if I offend you, if you don't let me know how I offended you, how will I know I offended you? Although, if you notice, though, Nelly is more of how we most females will behave. Though, let me be realistic. When it comes to relationship dynamics, men don't think the way we think. Men don't view things the way we view things. What you call offend, a man has offended you, might not be necessarily what a man sees as he has offended you. So you need to learn to communicate. And Suj again sometimes has this diarrhea of the mouth. He talks, I don't know, he think maybe Suj is this kind of person, probably, I don't know him from outside, or probably my own assumption is this guy that hangs out a lot with a lot of guys. So I notice guys that have a lot of guys, they talk anyhow, because when have you sat where guys are talking? Isa, you're a guy. Have you sat where guys are talking? They are literally bullying themselves. I'm telling you, like, when men are having their conversation, when guys are having their conversation, it's almost like they are bullying themselves. And day before yesterday, his team won the task. Yes, he got the Semovita on. Yesterday, he still got Colgate. Yes, the Semovita on him. Ozzy, Kassia and Victoria won. Then yesterday on the Colgate tax, him and Chizoba, they won. And he has been winning, and it's true. But then he's not even, like yesterday's on, the excitement of the winning wasn't even there. Olivia, hi baby, how you doing? Thank you so much for coming. Did you watch the wager tax? Good evening, sis. Did you watch their wager tax presentation? It was on point. It was awesome. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. It wasn't like full of suspense, but it was intriguing. A lot there. Now we just discuss more here, and me and Isa, a whole lot. I miss you too, baby. I miss you, Olivia. Yesterday I couldn't come on. I had a call. Like I had a friend, all those our Japa sisters and brothers. Okay, Chuku Queen, thank you so much for coming. Welcome. All those our Japa brothers and sisters. Yesterday I had a call. Yesterday another call no finish until 3 a.m. So I couldn't come live. Onyeka get a lot of talent. That girl, it can't be like saying me born now. Olivia, I'm just joking. That girl, no. Even the housemates, I'm sure. So far, Onyeka, no one has even complained about Onyeka. Do you know that? Like, this her tenure. And I'm so happy about the fact that the Mbadiwe twins were by her side. See, forget all this up and down. Yes, I did see Snappy say, my, they know all those our Japa friends now. When they call you on phone, you can't just cut them off like that. They, you know, a lot of them are already homesick, a lot of them are lonely. So you go just talk, tire. If I even that 3 a.m. I felt bad telling her that I wanted to go and sleep, but nah, body no be firewood. I missed my live stream. I still sit down, reached there, I said I had to say, baby girl, let me go and rest more, yeah. And they say Onyeka go dey like cross. They go enter finance silently. Although she's doing the most though, because right now, do you know Onyeka is one of the most talked housemates in that house. Right now, this no lose guard season 9 Big Brother. Onyeka, if you ask me, is the most talked about online. And the way the girl just grew on all of us, the way the girl just grew her fan base on all of us. The only thing I'm not happy is the way she and her Chizoba they fight. I don't like that their fight, honestly. I think, please, they should, I don't know, maybe moving on when they go out of the house, I suppose that they would learn how to, I don't know, Chizoba, her communication skills too is so, she's so emotional, and Onyeka is so aggressive, and Chizoba has shedded so much tears that Onyeka doesn't even feel any empathy for her. You know, when you cry too much, it will get to a point that people will no longer feel your tears any longer. Honestly, Onyeka and Victoria Dobuke, the most talked about housemates. Yes, Onyeka too. Victoria too is another low key. See, I think Onyeka is the highest. Yeah, Onyeka is the highest among all of them. Victoria too, you know, the triangle between Onyeka, Ozzy, and Victoria, Onyeka, and Ozzy was what even brought Victoria out more in the mouth of people. Sure, you understand? And her winnings, she too, she's been trying, she's been winning a lot too. And the bouquet too, yeah, the bouquet has always been out there. You understand? And I love the fact that Victoria did not give Ozzy what he wanted, because I think Ozzy wanted to create that narrative of Yemi Craig's, yes, of the Big Brother, which of them is it, Titan or so, of that one guy stringing 2 girls. Yes, Onyeka is used to Chizoba's tears. It doesn't move her any longer. That's what I'm just saying now. She's used to the tears, so the tears don't mean shit to her. Doesn't mean anything to her. That's Chizoba's nature. That's Chizoba's nature. And it's so unfortunate. They say parrot they talk to the now make we they wait they hear which talking go talk. I mean, a Kassia talking go talk, because Kassia has been complaining of Wanni behind her back. You know, she was complaining to Big Brother even in the diary room. She said that Wanni normally waste, like, will I say waste, like Wanni is a little bit too extravagant. Yes, that she uses things without putting others into consideration. I know, don't forget, last week they lost their wager, so they didn't have much. Olivia, but what happened? Even Issa was asking me, and I told him I didn't know, honestly. All I just noticed was from yesterday they were not talking to each other. All I just noticed was from yesterday they weren't talking to each other. In fact, during the pool party, they didn't even come near each other. After the pool party, I thought they were going to have a conversation. They still didn't talk about it. So Nelly is also tired of the Suj. The both of them are tired of each other. It's just what we discussed the other day. The relationship started as a rebound. Suj just went into the relationship with Nelly because he could not get Victoria. Nelly also just got into the relationship with Suj because at some point she was playing with Mayo, but I think she also had eyes for Sean. But unfortunately, Sean did not have the energy to pursue her, or rather, Wanni just slid into Sean's DM. And before anything, Sean decided to move on with Wanni. So both Suj and Nelly, they're not each other's spec. They literally are just forcing themselves on each other. And the truth is, when you force yourself on each other, it will eventually break. You see, one thing with rebound relationship, it hardly works out because both of you are just going in there for your selfish reasons. So at the end of the day, the crack will eventually show. It will show. They are tired of each other. They are tired of each other. They should call it quit, honestly speaking, because the relationship is not given. The relation at this point, the relationship, they can't even pretend any longer. But there's something I noticed. Suj has been down. Suj has been down. Suj has been down. Suj will feel the absence of Nelly because it's like he doesn't know how to cook. You know, see that Indomie wager tax to see as Suj they cut vegetable. Oh God, oh. True, he's going he's going to use this opportunity to get Victoria. No, Victoria no go give him face. So true. Yeah, are you talking of Suj getting the opportunity to get Victoria? Victoria no go give Suj face. So who say what happened? Victoria has made it clear that she's not going to go into any ship. And honestly speaking, initially I was doubting her because I saw like she was crushing on Ozzy, but eventually now she has like straightened the whole thing. You understand? Like, see, yesterday, say Ozzy. Yes, he has been down. Yes, even now, as we're speaking, as I'm looking at him now, he's with the guys, oh, he's with the Umbadiwe twins and Tofa, but the guy is not. Do you know the only time, Okechukwu Queen, I saw he came out a little bit out of his shell was when they were practicing for the wager tax. That was when I saw he came out a little bit out of his shell. But Suj has not been Suj. See both of them before the wager shot, 5 minutes to the wager task. They were sitting down in the garden. She was on this other side where there's that round, and he was on the other side. They were both in the same space, but they didn't even look at each other's direction. He has been down. Whatever it is affecting Suj. Yes. Whatever it is, Kassia is affecting Suj. He's not vibing. Like, even the guys in the house are noticing. And it's so unfortunate that he's not talking about it. As if he wanted to start talking about it with Anita boys. Like, he changed his mind. They're not talking about it. And that's the part that is baffling me. They're not talking about, she's not talking about it. He's also not talking about it. I wonder what the issue is. You know that Suj sometimes too, they miss Yan sometimes. But I don't know. Nelly too has a very poor communication skill. And the thing is that when she tries to talk to the boy, I think he listens. You know, that's the thing. In as much as they have a lot, everyone's ship is fake. And they tell you, Olivia, all of them are fake. The only thing is that sometimes inside that fakeness, again, if you go catch one kind of feeling, so because Wanni's ship now gradually might not necessarily be real, but that girl has grown fond of Sean. Don't forget they're in an enclosed space. Do you understand? So many things so many emotions can just spring up. Do you understand? Wanni's own is beginning to baffle me. Like, to a point that, yeah, all the ships are sinking. Honestly, Queen, what happened now? Are you the sailor? Why are you sinking all the ships? Honestly, Wanni's own, I don't even know what to say about it, because even her sister is not happy with Wanni, but there's nothing she can do. There's really nothing she can do, and it is what it is. But Wanni's own, I feel the love is coming. I don't know. I don't want to use the word love, but the feeling and the sacrifice and everything is coming more from Wanni than Sean. Sean does not see yesterday. After the pool party that they celebrated Onyeka, look at the conversation that Sean was having with Onyeka, telling her that he's going to take her to his house, he's going to introduce her to his family. Since him and Wanni started talking, he has never said that to Wanni. In as much as yesterday he drafted a love letter to Wanni, though, you get. And there was something he was saying the other day to the same Onyeka, that his love language is act of service. What do you want me Wanni do? Me Wanni cut her hand and her leg give you before you could not say that girl they serve you. Okechukwu Queen, you see one thing with the heart, you can't tell the heart what the heart wants. The heart will tell you what it wants. You can't do anything about that. Right now, we're the ones seeing what she is not seeing. Even her sisters is seeing everything, but Wanni is lost. Wanni maybe is a week to where the show is ending, maybe, or when Sean eventually leaves the house, because me, I'm certain that Sean will leave. If Sean is up for eviction, which I suspect he might be, because someone like Suj is beginning to question Sean's integrity in that house. Tofa is also questioning Sean's integrity in that house. I don't know whether Nand and Nelly is quarreling with him, if the quarrel will reach next week, or they will find a way to get to get back and talk to each other. But anyway, I wouldn't say Nelly would nominate him though, but I see Sean that can as someone that can easily be up for nomination. Sean can easily be. So when Sean is up for nomination, depending who he stands with, he might most likely leave. So maybe when he leaves, that is when Wanni will come back to herself. Wanni's energy has even dropped. Look at the way these girls started. Those girls were energy queens. Those twins were energy babies. But look at the whole thing. And you know, they tap from each other's energy. So as Wanni's energy dropped, Handy's own too equally dropped. Those girls that we were even the ones telling them to calm down, their energy was too much. But the relationship with Sean and Wanni has I don't know, this year, Olivia, I don't know what happened. He will go like Sheyi, one hand, he will go like Sheyi. Now, well, let's don't say he'll go like Sheyi, because Sheyi literally didn't even really have votes per se. Sean has fans. If you go online, go on Twitter. You know, when you want to see what is going on, go on X. People that are on X are very active Big Brother fans. Go on X. He has fans. Forget, he has fans. And you know, right from the beginning that him and Victoria came into the house, it's almost like he knew that they were going to be unpaired. So he came into the house not even attaching himself to Victoria. So if there's any fan base that has not, that have already organized themselves even before the unpairing, was the Shantoria fan base, because inside that Shantoria fan base there was team Sean and there was team Victoria. So you see those two, their fan base is not going to be like others. Like you see Double K fan base right now, and they are still trying to fit in, they are still trying to understand, because Double K's fan base fell in love with them as a couple. Now that they have become single in the house, they are trying to like retrace themselves. Do you understand? Because a lot of Double K fan base, they are confused who to vote. Should they vote the man or they should vote the woman? Do you understand? So you could see that there is that shift in dynamics. But you see the one of Shantoria, Ide Gidigba, Gallant, like those two have successfully built individual fan bases. So I don't know. Sean has fans. Forget, Sean has fans. In as much as I know that Victoria's fans might not necessarily vote for Sean, they might not. It's under probability. They might not necessarily vote for Sean, but yes, it's a vision free. But I'm just saying, next week now. Next week's already around the corner. Today is Friday. Weekend don't start, so Mondays in the next 2 days by God's grace. So this week, yeah, is a vision free. Everybody is going to see, and I love the fact that Onyeka didn't even have. She had a very smooth reign. Like for me, or what I'm saying, from Monday to today, Friday, her reign has been smooth. If anything, the housemates have been complimenting her. Yeah, I think since this season started, Onyeka was one head of house that assimilated herself 100% into this task. Do you know that Monday that Biggie brought they gave the wager the briefing? That girl did not sleep. That girl did not sleep. Since Monday, that girl has not got peace. That girl did not sleep. That girl did not sleep. Even yesterday, that was her birthday, she was still on it. She didn't sleep. She didn't sleep at all. So, and honestly speaking, I don't think anybody has complained about her, and I'm surprised that she distributed duties to everyone and nobody complained. Everyone embraced the post, the position she gave them, and they work on it. They worked. I even, part of it when she was quarreling with her sister, I don't know why she was saying something like, why did her sister give the Mbadiwe twins toilet or something like that. So the sister said no, it was more like a raffle draw. She wrote all those things on paper, and that last one was the one that was left. So of course it's not like Mbadiwe twins had other choices. So they picked it up and it was toilet. And I don't think the boys even complained. The boys didn't complain. See, there's this peculiar relationship between the Mbadiwe twins and the checkers. Probably if it was someone else that gave Mbadiwe twins toilets, nah, they forget issue. But because it's coming from their sisters, as they call them, I didn't think they have any issue. So I didn't even know why Onyeka was even scolding Chizoba for giving the Mbadiwe twins toilets, because I don't think the boys complained. I don't think they have any issue with washing the toilets. Maybe toilets with them today they use. Why should they have issue of washing toilets? Besides, it's Big Brother house, so any part of the house they give you to clean, you go clean and now. But I'm so glad that the housemates are not even complaining about Onyeka. Everyone seems to be very cool with Onyeka's reign. I don't know if anyone has complained. All of them are, they saw her effort, and that, you see, being a leader is very important. For your action as a leader, we also determine the action of your followers. Now, because Onyeka was very proactive, you could notice most of them were also active. In as much as at the beginning they were acting in a very funny way that I wasn't happy, because today when they were, I think, practicing also, I don't know why they were just laughing anyhow. Do you understand? And she was imposing them to like memorize the lines. She didn't want that acting that they will be holding paper and be reading it. She wanted everybody to memorize the lines. And besides, the lines were short. She made it as short as possible for anybody to be able to memorize their lines in a short. And if you notice, the play didn't even involve too much talking. I think she was even the one that even did most of the talking. Yes, now if you notice, the play didn't even involve so much conversation amongst the housemates. It was more of action. So I don't know why those brief small sentences was difficult for some of them to assimilate. I don't know why, but eventually they did. So when a leader is proactive, it also rubs off on the followers, and that was it for me. You understand, because Onyeka had the energy, and so she didn't sleep. So who are you to start complaining? And that's why you see even the other housemates were ready to stay up, and I was glad that Imbadiwe twins were also beside her. They also, so nobody had the guts to like be so sloppy or so all over the place. Nobody could like even see TJ yesterday. I even pity TJ. And I saw TJ sit down for ground, put his head on the couch, and he was literally sleeping. The fact that I did make him be saying they present there, because he also was playing a very important role. And TJ really breathed light into that show. Honestly, TJ's narration really made it happen as well. And see, Bibra called them the triple O. That's when they even realize that, oh, okay, well, actually, Ozi, Onyeka. Yeah, that's when they even dawned on them that they were actually the triple O's. They did a very good job. Honestly, I give it to them. The Onyeka, I know it's, that's one thing as a leader. When you have a good support system, you will obviously do well. And the housemates, everyone did well. In as much as one or two shades were thrown at the beginning between Victoria and Onyeka, but last they are very okay. And I love the fact, I love this high level of maturity that came from Onyeka and Victoria. I love it so much. And the fact that Victoria did not even play into that Ozzy, because I think Ozzy wanted to create a love triangle. He thought we were not sane. He wanted to create a love triangle, but the love triangle backfired. And the fact that Victoria didn't even take it serious. See, yesterday or so that he came and was telling Victoria that she angry that he has been spending so much time with Onyeka. She said, what for? In fact, the girl I can't cut cap for the girl when the girl was even telling him that he should prepare a romantic birthday, whatever, for Onyeka. And he was looking at the girl. I said, good. See, if ladies can behave like this more often, now we'll have a very stable we'll have a very stable situationships in every relationship. You get so the whole thing just came out very fine. It came out very fine. At the beginning, Olivia, I don't know if you watched the announcement of the result of the wager. Big Brother at first started telling them something like they didn't bring what energy, to the all of them just humble like this. I say good. I love the way Big Brother humbled them before he announced it. Because they understood that yes, in as much as they won the wager, they still there's still room for more work. It's just like your school results. In as much as it's promoted, the teacher or the head teacher will still say, try harder. Oh boy, I remember those days, that statement they pay me. They will say, okay, good results, but try harder. Next time. And I'm like, okay, so that's what Big Brother did to them. Okay, good results, satisfactory, but try harder next time. Or sometimes there will be a comment like, there's room for improvement, which I think I prefer that one though. I prefer there's room for improvement and try harder next time. So basically they won this wager with try harder next time, and they understood. They did understand. I hope the beef between Suj and Nelly will not affect Anita and Tofa, because they are fond of that thing and I don't like it. Where the moment, because Suj and Nelly, they tend to fight more than Tofa and Anita. Tofa and Anita, aside from that age thing that sort of created a certain rift between them, I think they are fine. I think Tofa and Anita, I think they are fine. Even in their wager tax presentation, Tofa and Anita had a juju, the love spell on Tofa. Yeah. Tofa and Anita, to me, aside from that little issue that they had at the beginning, I like them. They are cool. They are peaceful people. Tofa is a very fun to be with person, and Anita is a very laid back girl. Yeah, when it comes to personality, Anita and Tofa, I like their personality, but when it comes to Nelly and Suj, no. And the good thing was that I don't know if Tofa had eye for any girl prior to now starting a ship with Anita. So I don't know if Tofa's relationship was equally a rebound like Suj. I don't know. But Suj and Nelly's relationship had a solid foundation of fake. Had a solid foundation of fake. So, and now it's showing his ugly head. That fakeness is really on his ugly head, and I don't think they can stand the test of time. Okay, let me just stop this live stream here. Hope to see you guys tomorrow again. I know nothing is really happening. They're just lazing around the fact that they won their wager. So everyone seems to be happy, in good spirits. Biggie even decided to crown it by giving them one bottle of stuffs to, it's one or two like that. So basically we'll see tomorrow, because I need to go to bed early today. I would have to go for workout tomorrow. This is already 10 p.m. West African time, so hopefully we'll be together. I'll try and come up live. I'll come up during the day and I'll still come up at night. So keep a date. I will schedule it, you understand? So keep a date tomorrow. I have to go to bed today early. All right, thank you so much, Olivia, for coming. Okay, Chuku Queen, thank you so much for coming. Isa Longat, I really appreciate your presence here. Love you guys. You guys didn't forget to, you forgot to give this stream a thumbs up, but that's by the way. You should still give a thumbs up. Better late than never. Olivia, thumbs up. Isa, thumbs up. Queen, you guys, thumbs up, very important. All right, so I'm going to end the live stream here right now, and do have a beautiful night ahead of you, or a beautiful day, whatever time of the day. All right, bye guys. Thank you.